Alright, so guy walks into a bar and sees King Kong having a drink. Goes up to him and says, "Wow, King Kong, I'm a huge fan. Is there any way I could get a picture with you?" King Kong suddenly looks up and checks his watch, turns to the guy and says, "Sorry man, but I got a plane to catch." Hey guys, welcome to Screen Rant. I'm Greg Elliott, and let's talk about why there's no way that King Kong can beat Godzilla in the MonsterVerse like he did in the original 1962 movie. So, after acquiring the rights from RKO to use King Kong, Toho, the Japanese film company that created Godzilla, got the two to face off against each other in 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla. Now, in addition to being the first color film for either of them, it was only Godzilla's third movie appearance ever, the previous one being Godzilla Raids Again in 1955, so Godzilla wasn't quite yet the established icon that he is today. So there's an urban legend which alleges that there are different endings for the American and Japanese releases of the film. Now there aren't, but the general consensus is that Kong was the winner. However, the way their first fight played out would never occur in the MonsterVerse, which means that Godzilla vs. Kong will not be a repeat of the original Toho film. And here's how. In the original 1962 version, King Kong was the hero and Godzilla was the villain terrorizing Japan. Like I said, this was only his third film and he didn't really become the good guy until Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster in 1964. Now in the movie, King Kong was pretty outmatched at first and Godzilla easily got the best of him in their first two encounters. But the tide turned when King Kong was struck by lightning during their final battle, which for some strange reason didn't kill him, but actually made him stronger, and also gave him these crazy electrical superpowers. The two toppled into the ocean, and only Kong rose from the water, presumably having beaten Godzilla. Since the fight happened underwater and off-screen, and also there's that urban legend about the ending, Godzilla fans have argued for years against the idea that Kong actually won the fight, but an official plot synopsis from Toho has confirmed that he did indeed get the win, guys, sorry. And here's how there's no way that Kong beats Godzilla this way in the new film. It's totally unclear as to why or how he got these abilities, but the 1962 version of Kong can somehow draw electricity from lightning and power lines and channel it into his hands. Now this is the only version of him that can do this, and in every other Kong film ever, he's just a really big, strong gorilla. He definitely doesn't have electro powers in Skull Island, so he's just gonna have to rely on his intelligence, agility, and brute strength if he really wants to beat Godzilla in the new film. Another difference from the old movie is that Godzilla isn't a bad guy anymore, so why would the two even be fighting each other in the first place? I guess it could just be that Kong decides he wants to be the new alpha. Now some stuff from the 60s movie might cross over, like Kong's weakness against Godzilla's atomic breath, but Godzilla has also never been shown to have a weakness to electricity in any other film, so that's probably not gonna happen. So King Kong's trump card in the original movie isn't even playable in the new film, so he's gonna have to find some other way to take on Godzilla to truly stand a chance. Now King of the Monsters director Mike Dougherty has said that Kong was actually only an adolescent in Skull Island, so he's gonna be much bigger the next time we see him. But will a little growth spurt be enough to take on Godzilla? Well, King Kong's definitely the underdog in this fight, and we'll see how it all plays out when Godzilla vs. Kong hits theaters this Memorial Day weekend. We'll keep you posted as we learn more, so make sure to keep coming back to Screen Rant to stay in the loop. I'm Greg Elliott, and I'll see you next time. Peace.